We're going to make a video demo of Vento where we'll connect our mobile phone with an ESP32. In this case, this ESP has a button connected to it. So here we have our Vento platform. We're going to ask, "Hi, I want to create an automation that activates the flashlight on my iPhone when it detects that a button has been pressed on my ESP32 board." So we've already asked Vento for this, and it replies asking us about our ESP device, what type it is, and where we have the button connected. I have an ESP32S3, and the button is on pin 40. Okay, on the other hand, it has already replied that it has generated the board for the mobile. All right, it asked us for the Wi-Fi, so we're going to give it the Wi-Fi from here where we are, which is this one. All right, while it's creating the ESP firmware for us to flash it, we see that it has already generated the device iPhone Jorgina, so we'll go in. And here we have the instructions on how to do it. Here we go to the pair button, and we have some QR codes. And it tells us to scan the QR to first download the app. And here I have the App Store, which in this case is an iPhone. All right, we open the application and grant it permission to access the camera, microphone, and location. Okay, and now here we have the QR to connect with Vento. Once the app is ready, here we scan it, grant access to notifications, and it automatically generates this board that gives me control over all the sensors and actuators on my phone. Right now, I could, for example, turn the flashlight on, turn the flashlight off. Now we see that Vento, on the other side, has been setting up the firmware for our ESP. Here we see that it has generated the program for us with the ESP32 and the button already connected, so we can go ahead and compile. All right, now it's compiling. Okay, it has finished compiling, so it's asking me to choose how I'm going to upload the code. So I have to connect my ESP to the computer with a USB cable. Like this, and here I have it, the port appears, I click connect, and now it's flashing the code that Vento has auto-generated for me. Now that it has finished flashing, it has already generated the automation for me while it was compiling. Automatically, when I press the button on the ESP, I can already see how the flashlight turns off and vice versa.